What's going on, guys? We are back again, 016, and we're gonna cook up some fire. I got this idea that I cooked up today, and I want to make a beat out of it. So we're gonna have some fun, and should be dope. Super dope. I got an idea, so let's rock with it. So I have a melody here that I cooked up today, super crazy. I'll play it from the top, and then I'll kind of break down how I got here, and then we'll just get into the drums, and then that'll be the session. So I have 4 sounds, crazy, and I doubled up on 1 sound. So technically, I want to count 5 layers, but 4 sounds really in total. But here is the sample. Yeah. So really, the main star of this idea is the harp here. And what I have here is the main layer right here playing the chords. Crazy. And then underneath that, I have a halftime version of that, textured, and then no delay on it, just pretty straight. And then we got 2 of those. And really for color and texture, I just used RC20, and then I used a plugin called the King's Microphone, just a crazy plugin that I discovered. I always had it, but I never used it, and I got put on by Elcon, and man, crazy. So I used that for like texture to give it like a vibe on, I think it was the halftime layer. I used the King's Microphone on that too, just to texture, give it a texture, you know? That's kind of like the main, but I didn't start with that, right? I really started with this piece right here. Like that was a texture that we had, and I was playing it, and I had the sampler in Ableton loop it, and then I started to mess with the LFO and the pitch LFO to have it move a little bit. It's supposed to be one straight note, but I have the LFO doing a pitch modulation to kind of make it melodic more without really having it go out of tune. And that's how I got that movement on the texture there. After that, I added the pad, and I reversed it. After I played it straight, I reversed it, put it on the sides, RC20 to color it, roll some of the bottom off, and then I colored it with Echo Boy, no delay. I just put it on Space Echo for the texture. And then this is what we got. And then to get it moving, I put a Metaflanger from Waves to give it kind of like that spinning sound, almost like a phaser, but more clean, a lot cleaner, you know? After that part, we added the bass here. This is a one-shot of a Moog that I played inside Ableton. This is the bass line here. Yeah, and man, crazy. So bring all that together. So the way it's arranged right now, I'm gonna just start off with the beginning. Just catch a vibe with like drums there. All right, so now I got the stems, of course. So to me, this is kind of like the meat and potatoes of the track. So now what I'm thinking is I'm gonna get some percussion going, some hi-hats, and then some hi-hats, some open hats, and some perk accents to kind of get a bounce going. There's already a bounce, but just to lock in the groove even more. You know what I mean? Let's try it. Got more of a bounce now. I think I want to add some more hats, kind of get a little bit more out of the groove, just to have it bounce a little more. Let's see. Something like that. Okay. Try to find a snare, and then I think I could keep it rolling. That's dope. Yo, shout out to Benny X too. Word. Drum sounds is crazy. Got the snare groove in there. So for the next part, because I have like basically, we'll say this is the hook, basically like the hook, sort of beginning of the hook. And then the verse, I had an idea to maybe reverse the halftime layer of the harp to make it, to darken the mood, to switch it up. Word, so that kind of like carries everything, the drone texture. Now for the drums, I have a snare here I want to use on a 3 and a 4. I think we could find a bass now. Let's find an 808. Let's see what we got here. See if I can add that. Some bass slides. There's so much more. I really do feel like there's more, but I think I'm too close to it. You know what I mean? Like between working on the melody and then arranging it, I think I'm just like this. I need to do this, and then come back to it, and then I feel like I'll be able to make it better. But where this sits right now, I'm happy with it. Sounds dope. It's banging. It's clean, and it's dope. 016. We'll be back again next week. We appreciate you guys tuning in, and we'll see you soon. Peace.